What's up, my support fibro friends? Happy Foggy Brain Friday. It's definitely some exciting things ahead for sure. How is everyone doing? Leave a comment, leave an emoji, let us know how you're doing out there. Hello, it's been a while. You're trying to get back in the game. I am Melissa Talbar. I am the executive director of the Support Fibromyalgia Network, and I'm also a board certified functional medicine health coach. We are 1 week away from the Fibromyalgia Community Conference. Please join us. If you have not registered already, go to fibromyalgiaconference.com. Yes, fibromyalgia.conference.com will take you to this landing page that you see right here. And then you can register for the conference. We are 1 week away. I am nervous, excited. I have been meeting with a lot of the community leaders that are going to be on the main stage and just coordinating with the speakers. And there's a lot of moving parts. And I totally forgot last night. I got to meet with Carrie and just to make sure we had everything for the backstage ready to go. And she had the links and we talked a little bit about our booth. And I totally forgot a screenshot. So there's a lot of things going behind the scenes. We're working diligently, a lot of stuff. I know Brandy and I have been talking nonstop, texting and everything. Latoya, thank you. Katie and Elaine, we met up. Going to be doing some recording today. So if you are a part of this, please get your video in. Please get your booth assets in. I know on our side, we have to, with the plan we have for Hopin, we have to build the booth. So please get your graphics in. If you feel like something is missing, just reach out. This is it's go time. It's the home stretch for the Fibromyalgia Community Conference. Please help us spread the word. There are still tickets available. I bumped it up last night because we reached our first threshold. So I definitely want to reach as many people as we possibly can fit in here for this conference, because this conference is super important. We're bringing the community together. We have researchers and healthcare providers, healthcare advocates, community leaders. And yes, I will make it large again. So, Allie, if you go over to fibromyalgiaconference.com, you can actually see the full website. But let me definitely show it to you. So, and then you can see it full width right now. And I'll go through this. Let me hide this banner. So, this is the landing page. So, if you go to fibromyalgiaconference.com, you'll be able to register. It's all virtual. It's free to register. We are hosting it through Hopin. So Hopin is going to be the software platform that we are using for this event. That's what I refer to. Instead of Zoom, we decided to go with Hopin this year just to see if we can get more connection going on and more ways to create engagement in the chat. And so we'll see how it goes, and let me know how it goes. I know Hopin has a mobile app, so if you want to watch from your phone, I'll be sure to add some more directions and videos coming into the reception hall as well. So please take a look at the landing page. So we are organizing this as Support Fibromyalgia Network. That's us, with Looms for Lupus, our good friends. Here is our faces. So you see me and Brandy. We're working diligently, and then Estella and Juana will jump in there. And then we have some other friends that you can check out who have been diligently working behind the scenes to help us get this launched. We really, really appreciate it. And then the list of speakers. Now, it'll go 3 by 3 in the grid, but I kind of squished my window for you. But we have some amazing speakers. So these are a lot of healthcare providers. We have some researchers here. So the researchers have done a lot of neuroinflammation research. We're going to be talking. You might see some familiar faces, some new faces on the list, but you can go check out all the speakers here. So these will be on the stages, and they're divided between Friday and Saturday. So it's an all-day, 2-day event. The length of time, because people keep asking. So doors open at 7 a.m. Pacific time on Friday morning, and we're going to kick it off, and we're going to start the conference, and then we're going to go all the way on Friday night. Okay, so write this down, 8 p.m. Pacific time. So if anyone, I mean, converting, so I know Carrie is going to be at 7 p.m. Pacific time presenting. And the cool thing with that is if you are in, she's based in Taiwan. So we're trying to make this an international affair and try to do as many hours as we can with this. So if you are up, or I know there's some Fibro Warriors up late too, and Pacific time, 7 p.m. is not that late for us, so we can do it. And I know sometimes if you're up, please join us, rally around Carrie, learn about all the amazing work that she is doing internationally, because she is a trailblazer. Can you imagine being in a different country and feeling like you're completely all alone in trying to find information and language barriers and different medical system barriers? So she's been advocating for different chronic illness communities over there in Taiwan. So that timing, we're trying to grab it in. So we're going to be grabbing in, so New Zealand, Australia, and then in the morning, so hopefully Canada, our friends in Canada, please definitely get the video. There's a great organization in Canada, the Fibromyalgia Association of Canada. So we're bringing them in. So we'll hear from them. And then Portugal, definitely there was an organization there. So we want to do everything internationally. And then at 6:30 a.m., if all works out, we're trying to coordinate this too at the last minute. So there's some last minute things going on, but we're going to have a panel at 6:30 a.m. Pacific time, which is 7 p.m., I believe, Indian Standard Time. We're bringing in a couple of advocates from India to speak, and then we'll have Dr. Michael Lenz come on and talk about sleep right after. So we're working it, so it's late hours on Friday night, and then early hours on Saturday morning to try to accommodate some international hours in there. And if you feel like you're missing out, please definitely get in contact with me if you have a support group or you have an organization and want to definitely join. We're going to do these things. We know we're in the home stretch here, but get involved. We don't want you to miss it. We don't want to miss any of the patients. So please spread the word with what's going on with the Fibromyalgia conference. I mean, look at these amazing community leaders that are also going to be taking the stage. Definitely rally and support them. I'm going to add the Legacy Award winners to the website as well. And so that way you can rally around them for sure. And here's kind of just the walkthrough. Once you'll enter, you'll see that there's a place to do a fibro chat. Please engage. This is a great time to connect with other people in the community. If you want, if there's something that we can do, and we'll figure it out. If you're looking for other fibromyalgia warriors in your state, let's set it up. Let's figure out how to do that. I'm going to go and read now that I've brought that up. That's a really great idea. So maybe I can create something here in this platform so people from particular states can connect with each other. So if you want a particular state maybe set up to meet other fibromyalgia warriors in your state, please let me know and let's get you guys connected, because I know it can feel really lonely out there, and that's what we really want to change. I want people to know you're not in this fight alone. That's why we're combining healthcare providers, researchers, and patient advocates, patient leaders all together, because you are definitely not alone in this. And this is huge for us to try to attempt and take on. Again, all virtual for you. So please utilize this time to have fun and enjoy. And I know how disenfranchised fibromyalgia feels. We're still working and pushing that mountain forward for fibromyalgia. And I know sometimes your days just are really heavy duty pain days. And I've been working on this with some of my coaching groups with chronic pain. So if you have advice out there for things that have helped you, this is a time to engage, especially for chronic pain. It's miserable. People are suffering. We need to do more for chronic pain patients. We definitely are doing what we can for fibromyalgia. There's so much coming up down the pipeline. So right now we're focused on launching this conference. I'm getting ready. I purchased a whole event internet system with a separate router. So once that comes, it's getting real. I'm going to take a picture because I get really nervous. I'm a fibromyalgia patient like anyone else. So I get worried, I get nervous. I want everybody to have a great time. So I'll be behind the scenes and helping with all the technology. We have some of our friends, so you'll be able to connect with Brandy, Latoya, Katie, Nikki's going to kick it off with some creativeness on the Friday morning as well. And we have so many other friends coming in. So please do see that power of light and just that love and those smiles. And I know we're all going to be fighting through all this pain, but we're in this together. And that's the message that we're really trying to get across for this conference. So do join. I know people have a lot of questions, so please continue to post your frequently asked questions in the event. We set up an event through Facebook. If you're on Facebook, please definitely post your questions. Post your questions in the comments if you do have them, because we do get frequently asked questions. So yes, you can join. So I know Hopin is based in London, so that's where their headquarters is. So I know the UK and Europe is covered. We made it work with Carrie last night in Taiwan, so different countries can join in. We'll be testing also with India to make sure people can log in. I know international, there are some countries though that have filters, so you might not be able to see some of that content, and I'll share with you some of those countries if you are coming in from that. But there is a mobile app too, so it is very mobily friendly. I've joined conference before on my smartphone to kind of just watch from bed, so you can do that with this. And just here, we're going to add some more details of what you're looking at right now to the main entrance hall. Enjoy the polls. We're going to add some more polls in here. There's going to be Q&A. You can fill out your agenda. We can make announcements. So this is the brain fog general moment here. We can make announcements as we go. We have the Fibro stage, which is the main stage. So a lot of our speakers are going to be on the main stage. And then we've allowed a lot of speakers also to set up their community sessions. So everybody out there, if you're listening, we need to get these community sessions set up for people. But community sessions will look more like a Zoom room. And, we can do this different things on the fly. So I know there's going to be a creativity room, butterfly chats. Some other people may have some ideas as they go through and walk through the event, but I definitely want people to connect. So we have the sessions area, which you can jump into. We'll have a schedule for that set. You'll see a schedule for the Fibro stage as well. And again, I'm going to try to see how we can make it. We're straight on through on Friday. There is a lot of content and everything is getting recorded to watch for replay. So that's our goal, is to get it recorded, published, and so everybody can watch for replay as well. But definitely enjoy the live experience as much as possible, please. This is proof of concept that the fibromyalgia community can really come together, and please learn from these amazing providers and healthcare advocates and community leaders. They're a wealth of knowledge. So a lot of the community leaders are bloggers, podcasters. They host groups, they're support group leaders. You're really going to gain a lot of knowledge from them. They have so much lived experience. Please definitely lean into that, connect with the work that they're doing. There's people, again, this is all around the world. And so we definitely, there's some gaps in certain states that we want to fill, but that's why we invite you in. So if you are filling that gap, say in Alaska, because Alaska is definitely a gap for a state that I would love to connect with more people. If you have a gap to fill, connect with us. That is what we're doing. So all around the world, bringing people together as much as we can. This is inclusive, diverse perspectives too from our healthcare providers. So we have rheumatologists, internal medicine, functional neurology, naturopathic medicine. Dr. Silva is going to talk about that. Chiropractic care. I know that there's even some gaps in there, but this is just the beginning. Honestly, we're cramming everything in when we can. But this is just the beginning for more patient education, more interviews, more content. And I'm excited. Yesterday, I confirmed a registered dietitian to talk about nutrition on Friday as well, which is going to be fun. I didn't realize that she was a fibro warrior as well. It didn't say that, but I'm so glad that she'll be joining us too. So yes, and thank you for jumping in last minute, Megan. It is awesome. Then there's a Fibro Connect area. So what you can do is you can connect with other advocates. I'm trying to get this dialed in as much as possible. That you can schedule meetings with them and jump in. There's going to be the exhibit hall. So we're working really hard to get all our community leaders to set up the booths for you. And then, of course, there'll be a replay area. So these will be, we'll have to publish them first so they don't automatically show up with any of the recordings. And so I have to manually go in and publish them, or someone on our team has to manually go in and publish them. So we're definitely going to do our best as it populates in there and then get them published for replay. Anyone that's registered, you do have to be registered to access the replays as well. And that's why I wanted to answer a lot of the questions on timing. I know I gave you Pacific times, and so I'm going to be doing our best when I write to convert some of those times. But I know when people asked about Australia, I think we were running from like 1 a.m. to 2 p.m. in that time zone for Melbourne. So just keep in mind, we really want to get people engaged in here live. Please help and support this conference by doing it live as much as possible. Because again, this is an important thing as a nonprofit organization, proof of concept for other stakeholders to invest and be like, wow, this really, people enjoyed it. Our healthcare providers enjoyed being a part of the conference. It really makes a difference because we want to do this again. And we want to have more conferences like this. And, working with Hopin, they really want to see like how we deliver. So it's important to us. So if you can support us out that way, please just, even if it's like 30 minutes or an hour of your time, log in live, post a comment, rally around all the speakers and guests, show up for the fibromyalgia community. We appreciate it. And like I said, it's very mobilely responsive. So even if it's from bed, you can just check it out in what time zone that works for you and enjoy it too. And this is a great time to enjoy connecting with community leaders as well. I don't know if I'm going to I'm working on Kumo space. It's a little confusing for me, but if anyone wants access to that, it's like a different space that you can go into. And I promise you, I'll figure this out by the weekend, but it might be a cool way for you. I don't know if anyone out there has used Kumo Space before for a networking event. Please let me know if you used it before. So I would love some advice on how well it works, because apparently you can go into the room, you can network, but the space in the background is created a little differently. So you can be on the moon or a spaceship or at the beach. But you kind of move around and you can have a conversation with people who are in your bubble. So that's still a work in progress, but that is kind of what I wanted to go over with you. So please, again, do register for the conference and go to fibromyalgiaconference.com and get registered, join, rally. Please definitely rally around the speakers. Do not spam, though. We're going to have some rules there. Please don't spam. If you join the conference to spam, please don't do that. But this is a conference for all the patients, all the community leaders, all the healthcare providers to join us, researchers, anyone interested in getting involved with fibromyalgia in the community, definitely join us. Engage. We have giveaways as well. So we'll be announcing that through. So anyone that does spend the time attending and engaging, you'll definitely be rewarded. So we've been talking to our speakers about the giveaways. So we have some cool stuff there at the booth if people want that they can do live. So there's a lot of ways to engage with everyone. Please do support and connect as well. Let me get to the comments. So let me see what we have here. Okay. Hello. Oh, there's Lupus Spoons. Yes, Lupus Spoons will be joining us multiple times. You're going to see her, connect with her. She has an amazing support group, multiple days in English, and then she does stuff separately in Spanish. She is a fibromyalgia warrior with us and also has lupus and other conditions too. She's gone to us virtually with Capitol Hill. So she had amazing energy. I love Lupus Spoons so much. I can't wait to hang out with her at ACR. So after the conference, we're all going to fly to ACR shortly and hang out. Her beautiful smile of her and her family is just so fantastic. You will love being a part of her support group. Hello from Scotland. Ooh, I thought I was going to sneeze. Oh no. Okay. Hello from Scotland. I definitely, please join us. Let me know of the hours too, because we're working on some of that schedule for the afternoon of what interests you. What we're also going to do in one of the session rooms is I'm going to gather a lot of YouTube videos to play throughout the conference too, so that people can watch content and keep it entertaining. So it'll be like a theater room, but I definitely want to try to accommodate any of these UK hours here. We're still working on some of the groups from the UK to send me the videos. So send me your videos about your organization so people can reach out and get involved and host the booth. Carrie, I totally forgot to screen share. I wanted to do a screenshot of us so it's like backstage. But Carrie's awesome and congratulations for winning the Legacy Award. So hopefully that arrives before it's in transition. So let's go. Yes, Taiwan represent. I was actually going to reach out to her and then I scoured the internet and I found another one. So we can never have too many dietitians. So I'm a health coach and I have to remain in scope. So meal planning is not in within scope. So I love it when I meet registered dietitians who think along the same lines, root cause and all this stuff. So Megan is going to be awesome. She even said the key words that just draw me in. She said she will love to nerd out. That was what she said. I'm not sure if she knows that I have my middle name Nerdy, but I was like, oh, this is like a perfect fit. And I was watching some of her social media videos too. And I was like, okay, I know that she's going to fit in perfectly with who we are and just understanding stomach issues, like gut issues, histamine issues. Uh, she definitely she gets us, which is awesome. But lupus spoons, I think we can bring it back because again, this is just a huge launching pad for us, right? So we're getting 2 days of all that we can pack into 2 days. But let's continue. The patient education, nutrition is super important to share and get people because I know it's challenging. It's challenging to figure out. Everybody's going to be different and personalized. So we need different viewpoints on nutrition coming in and helping people. Yes. So it definitely, that's the replay area. So everything from the stage, the fibro stage, and then the sessions will be recorded. I just have to go in and publish it behind the scenes. So it doesn't automatically publish. We have to go enable each video manually. So then it publishes in the replay section. But anyone that's registered for the conference, the replays, I believe I set it up, will be available for 6 months after the conference is done. And I think we're going to take some of this content too and restream it on social media with everyone's permission, or at least publish it on our sites after people do it. But I'm encouraging everyone to engage live. So please, knowing that, please continue to get live. The best experience is always going to be live, but I understand it's long days and you won't be able to attend everything. But please definitely do. Yes, and we have a lot of crossover, and we have a lot of people with rare autoimmune conditions too joining us. So please know that you have a community and overlapping conditions. There are rare diseases with fibromyalgia. We're going to have some rheumatoid arthritis. Of course, our lupus friends are all here joining us. And Carrie, definitely from the AS community. She's an amazing advocate for chronic illness, and she has amazing contacts all around the world. So please definitely do connect, follow everyone's blog. We have so much information. Yes, she probably, yes. Again, like she used the keywords, which just resonates with my heart. She called herself a nerd. So I gotta go with that. So I was like, yes, some content that's near and dear to me. So that's amazing right there. But before I disconnect, I do want to just, and I totally forgot because I got so involved with the conference. This is where my head is at right now, but it's good. So again, thank you everyone out there, to all our support fibro friends, for believing in advocacy, because here's the award. So I jumped on a plane to Philadelphia to grab this for everyone. This is our Advocacy Trailblazing Award. We're trailblazing a path forward for fibromyalgia, not only for advocacy, but for all of this patient education, medical education, research. And you are definitely not alone in this fight. We have your back. You're going to connect. You're seeing all those beautiful faces on the registration page, and you're going to see them in the conference. Everybody is coming together. You definitely, if you're out there right now feeling as alone on an island as possible, lean into all this positive energy. And I know we're here, we're helping. We are all in pain at the same time. So we are on the same page here. All of the community leaders know what it's like. So definitely connect with them. This is a great opportunity. You're going to learn from some of the healthcare providers that do have programs. There is a gap that we're going to acknowledge too. We need to figure out how to get the payer system more involved in fibromyalgia care, but they all do have programs virtually too. So please know that you are loved, you are cared for, and we're fighting to move forward. But I definitely want to share this. So we did it. We're going to keep trailblazing for you. We have stuff coming up. So please definitely reach out. Big hugs, huge. Have a great weekend. I'm going to jump on later too. So we're going to be doing all this conference stuff. I'll talk to you soon, everyone. Bye.